One for the plane, just so I can hopefully catch some sleep on the plane. There's going to be so many London vlogs. I've already been planning them out. Which is making me a little bit nervous because I'm like, ooh, did I pack enough? Am I forgetting something? And I'm so excited to pack it all up together so that way I can get this room back together. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time here, my name is Erica and welcome to the Prep and Pack with Me for London vlog. I cannot believe we're going to London and it is coming up so fast, you guys. Like, we literally leave next weekend and I'm just like, oh my gosh, like we need to start prepping and packing for this trip. Now, this trip is very, very special because I'm actually going to London for work. I'm going there for like a marketing / social media conference, but we're also going to be there for like a full week to also do some fun things around London. And I'm very excited because I'm actually bringing my mom with me on this trip. So we're doing like a little mother-daughter trip. She's never been to London. I've been just once before and I'm so excited to go back and spend time with her and also learn a bunch of cool things at the conference. So yes, we have a lot of things to prep and pack for. Now, this vlog is going to be filmed over the course of a few days and I'm just going to show you guys basically everything I do to prepare for a trip and then show you everything that I'm going to pack. So I'm kind of excited. I'm going to film it a little bit differently. We're going to have some montages in here and yeah, it's going to be so much fun. And right now, what I have on my London to-do checklist is we have like a bunch of things that we just need to do to get ready for the trip and then we'll like officially pack for the trip, if that makes sense. So things on my checklist is to go through all my toiletry, makeup, see if I need to replenish anything for the trip. We have to put outfits together and figure out exactly what we're gonna pack, so we'll do that today. I need to figure out like what I wanna bring on the plane with me, like what books, do I wanna download any movies, do I wanna bring my iPad, things like that, make those decisions. Wash laundry, wash shoes, wash makeup brushes, get some snacks for the plane, check on a couple of things that are particular for this trip because it's an international trip, so I want to make sure I have adapters. I want to make sure all of like my passport and visa is all taken care of because I think London or England just like issued a new like rule that you have to have a visa now to go over to London, so we have to make sure we have that all squared away. I also have a hair appointment this week, which I cannot wait for. I feel like my hair needs a good refresh, so I'm really excited for that. So yeah, we're going to be doing a lot of things like that, and then also towards the end of this vlog, I will show you everything that I'm bringing to London. So to officially start the prep and pack with me, today what we're gonna do is first we're gonna grab a lot of clothes that I think I might want to bring and pack and try on outfits. So that's what I always like to do to like start things off when I pack, is to kind of pull out just a bunch of different options, try things on, try to like mix and match things so I see like, you know, oh, I could wear this shirt with these pants or this shirt with that skirt or something, like, you know, mix and match outfits so then I can decide what exactly I want to pack. So we're gonna do that today. And then I want to go down to the basement and grab some, I have like bags I have stored in the basement of like travel things, toiletry items. I want to grab that stuff out, see what I have, see then what I need to replenish so that way I can buy that this week. So we'll do that. And then also what we need to do, which I have been doing, is check the weather, because you always got to check the weather, right? So just to like put this all in reference, we are going to London end of May. And guys, right now, it is looking so beautiful. Okay, so literally we are looking at 75 degrees, partly sunny, 75 degrees, partly sunny, 72 degrees, partly sunny, and a low of like 50. Oh my gosh, it is looking so good. Like, pray to the weather gods that it stays that way. It's gonna be so beautiful. So honestly, you could not ask for more perfect weather. I mean, 75 degrees. You can't beat that. Like, that is like not too hot but not too cold, like just right. So I'm very excited about that. But yeah, let's go ahead and start grabbing some clothes and grabbing those toiletry bags down from the basement. Okay, now these are all the bags I keep in the basement with basically all of my travel things. Now, this is like my backpack that I use as my personal item on the plane. And by the way, love this backpack. It is on Amazon and I will have it linked down below. And you know what, let me just start by saying anything that I can have linked will be linked in the description box, because I don't want to sound like a broken record and be like, oh, I have this link down below. Oh, I have this link down below. Just if you see something you might like, just check in the description box, because I probably will have it linked in the description box down below. But yeah, let's go ahead and kind of go through all of this. Now this bag mostly has like toiletries. This bag has like a lot of packing cubes and such, so I might not get into this today because we'll get into more of these like bags and packing cubes once we are ready to start packing. But everything else, let's just go ahead and take a look and see what we got. Okay guys, I just went through everything that I was pulling out and showing you guys. I replenished stuff, and now I'm making notes of things that I need to buy. So let me go ahead, and I have it right now all laid out, like on the bed and also here on the floor, like my toiletries, makeup, toothbrush, toothpaste, all that stuff. So let me flip the camera around and show you guys what we got going on. I always love to lay everything out so that way I can visually see what we have going on. So starting over here, these are like jewelry cases. I don't have those packed yet because we'll pick out jewelry once we figure out outfits. This is my tech case. Don't have that packed yet either because we don't need to worry about that right now. But moving over here, so this baggie that I showed you had all of this in it, and this is sort of like, I always call it like my first aid kit kind of kit. And so I wanted to go through and see what I had. So I had some lotion, lint roller, Tide to Go pen, this like cocoa butter chapstick. I had Tylenol, which was expired. So I dumped that out, put some new Tylenol in there. Check to see how much airborne I have. That's pretty much full, so that's good because I thought I was going to need to buy that. Emergency, I just love to have like some like immune boosters when I'm traveling. So I think I'm all good there with the airborne and the immune system, or the emergency. Then I have some hand sanitizers, which like this one needs to still be filled up, and I like to just throw these in my purses. I'll put one in my travel backpack as well. We have some mints here, a chapstick. In here, I just keep Band-Aids and stuff, so I check that. That's all good. In this little baggie, I have wet wipes and also Clorox wipes because I like to wipe down, first of all, like my tray table on the plane, and also my phone periodically while I travel, just because germs, like so many germs are probably getting on my phone. So I like to use the wet wipes to wipe that down. And then also in here, I have a couple of these like good patches that I just kind of keep in here. So like these ones are like Be Awake and Active. So they give you like a little bit of a caffeine boost. And then I have some eye patches that I thought would be nice for the plane. So I just thought, I mean, they don't take up a lot of room. I'll just keep them in there. I have masks. I don't know why, but like they've just always been in here and it just feels weird if I take them out. So I don't know. I just have masks in there. And then right here in this little bag is sort of like my shower stuff. So I went through that. I have my face wash, which I went ahead and refilled. This is my shampoo bottle. I refilled that. My conditioner, refilled that. The razor, which I'm actually going to use in the shower today to see if I like this razor, if it's still like pretty good, or if I just want to get a new one. So I'll test that out today. Then I kind of ran into like, I don't want to say a problem, but I had to pick and choose basically. So I did have in this bag several bottles. Okay, so in this bottle is a hair oil. In this bottle is heat protectant, hair gel, and then I did have a bottle of hairspray, which was pretty much empty. So I'm just going to throw that away, make sure I buy a new one. But I have to choose because I can't bring all the products I want to bring. Otherwise, it's just going to be too much to pack. So I don't really need the hair oil, so I'm not going to bring that. And I don't think I'm going to bring the heat protectant. I mean, I may change my mind, but I'm not going to use that much heat on my hair. And just to like not use it for a couple days is not going to ruin my hair. It's not going to be a big deal. I do think I want to bring the hair gel because I do really like to use that in my hair. So again, when it's like packing, I just have to pick and choose like, what do I really need? Like, do I need everything? No. So I need to really pick what I need so that way I can save some space. And then I do think I want to bring some sunscreen just because it's getting warmer out and my skin has not seen the sun in a while. So definitely want to bring some sunscreen. And then in this bag, I have my makeup wipes. I like to count out how many I'm going to need. So I will be there. I will need the 6 at least for 6 days, but then I pack 2 extra just in case, just to have some backups. And then in this bag, I'll have my snacks, but for right now, I just have some tea and then like little Celsius packets, so I'll have that in there for now. So that's what's going on here. Then we have my toiletry bag. So I do have it packed up right now. I like to do this where I basically pack everything up and then I start, like, I call it practice packing, and I start using like things out of the toiletry bag. Like tomorrow when I do my makeup, I'll have to come in here, grab the makeup out, do it, and then put it back. And then that way I can catch if I miss anything. So I have pretty much all of my makeup packed. I do have my makeup brushes in here, but I will want to wash them in a few days now. And then I realized, so this is my setting powder, and it's so big. Like, I think I want to try and find a travel size of this, because this just takes up way too much space in the toiletry bag. So I definitely want to look for that. And then I like kind of went through all of my bobby pins, elastics, everything that I'm going to want to bring. I refilled, this is like my everyday lotion that I use on my face, arms, everything. So I refilled that. I checked the toothpaste. I definitely will have enough for the trip, so I'm fine there. I have my toothbrush. My deodorant, I'm sort of running out of, so I do want to get a new deodorant. And then, very important, I wanted to check the voltage of my curling iron, because the last time I was in Europe, I did not check that, and I absolutely fried my curling iron on the very first day. So that sucks. So I did look it up. You have to check to see, I don't know if you're gonna be able to see this, but you have to check to see if it's 120, 240 AC, and that usually means it's dual voltage. And I did get this on Amazon, so I just looked up the product, and it does say dual voltage. So we're good there. And then I did find my adapter. I do want to see if I could use another one, because I'm pretty sure Josh has one, so I might just bring an extra adapter just in case. And then this is my travel mirror. I gotta say, I'm feeling a lot better now about our prep and pack for London, now that I went through everything and I know what I have and what I need to get. And then basically now, just over the next few days, we still need to try on clothes, which I'm gonna do today. I'm gonna need to order some toiletries, makeup things, wash laundry, shoes, makeup brushes, get some snacks, and do the hair appointment. So I'm gonna go ahead and cue the montage now of doing all of those things, and then the next time I check back in with you guys, we'll be ready to officially pack for the trip. So see you guys in a few days. So it is a few days later, despite the fact that I am again wearing a black top and this same ball cap, but I swear it is a few days later. I guess I just felt like wearing this same basically outfit. So that's what the video is going to be. I'm going to be in a black shirt and a ball cap. So even though it's been only like 3 days since we last chatted, it has felt like a week or 2 weeks since I picked up the camera and talked to you guys, because it's starting to get very real and soon, and I'm getting a little bit anxious. Like, it's like good anxious, but I always feel just a little bit anxious before a trip. Just, I want to make sure I have not only like stuff packed, but like stuff with work settled, stuff with the house all taken care of, which I'm not too worried about the house because like my husband will still be here, but like, I don't know, like just little things like that. So if you can't tell, I'm getting a little anxious, but we had a very productive couple busy days here. I'm gathering up all the things and doing all the things that we needed to get done. So I did do a little bit of shopping, which you would have saw by now. So we're gonna go through what I got for the trip, and then just some other things I did that I might not have filmed, but I did check our visa application, so that's all taken care of, and it was super easy to do. We did it all through our Delta app, so as soon as like we logged into our Delta account, it said, hey, like, alert, you need to fill out this like application. So we did that, and I got like what's the word I'm thinking of? Accepted, like literally within 5 minutes of filling it out. So that was super easy to do, and it was about $25 to $30 per person to fill that out. But just make sure you check on that ahead of time, ahead of your trip. And whatever airline you're flying, I'm sure it'll be in like that app, because we were flying Delta. It was right there. We also filled out the passport information we needed, so we did that. I also booked us just a couple last minute things, like we needed to book a train from London to the countryside because we're doing like a day trip, so I got that booked. So I did a couple of those things, and yeah, like, and everything else that you saw that I kind of filmed in that little montage. But yeah, it's been a good couple days, been productive. So what I want to do with you guys today is I want to go through all the things that I did buy for the trip, and then I'll flip the camera around because you can kind of see a little bit in the background here, but this room has been completely taken over. There is stuff everywhere, and it all is all laid out because I wanted to like lay it out visually for you guys to see. But I am ready to pack it all up and put it away because we leave tomorrow, but then I don't fly out till the next day. But I'm gonna be staying at my brother's house because he lives kind of in the Detroit area. We're flying out of Detroit, so I'm gonna go to his house like the night before. So yeah, we're like there. We're there. So yeah, I'm very, very excited. First, I want to show you guys a couple of the goodies that I did pick up for the trip. Now, I do want to say I try very hard not to spend too much before a trip. Like, I try not to get a ton of new outfits. I only got one new outfit for this trip, and I try my best not to buy a lot of new makeup or like a lot of like little travel size toiletry items and things like that, because that stuff can really add up. And I know when you go on social media and you watch people who are getting ready for trips and stuff, they kind of do almost like a huge haul before their trip, and then they go on their trip and then they buy, you know, souvenirs and stuff, and then they have a huge haul afterwards. And I don't know, I just want you to know that like that's not always normal. Like, I am also like, you know, regular Joe that's like, okay, I'm trying not to spend too much, you know, money before a trip because I'm spending a lot of money to just go on this trip in general. So I just want to like preface that and say that, like, you know, not everybody goes all out and goes crazy. You don't have to, but of course, like, if you need stuff, get it. But like, I try very, very hard, as you saw the other day, like to save things and to reuse stuff as much as possible. So that way, when I'm packing for a trip, I don't go too crazy spending too much money beforehand. So yeah, just want to put that out there. Oh, first in this bag, I went to like our local like grocery store that has like a bunch of stuff, like travel section and everything. And first things I did get was some snacks for the plane. So I did get some Goldfish crackers. I think these are literally the superior like cracker snack for the plane. I just love having this, and this bag is already empty because I already packed the snacks, but just to show you like what I did buy for the trip. And then I did buy a box of granola bars. I bought these Kind bars, and I'm gonna have these packed in my like personal bag for the plane, and then I'm gonna throw a bunch of like the extra ones in my suitcase just to have throughout the trip, because I don't know, I think just having like a granola bar in your purse, like when you're out traveling and walking around and everything, and you just need like a little bit of something to keep you going, like a granola bar is perfect. So I did buy a box of those. And like I do want to say, like, I know that I'm gonna get, especially on an international flight, you're gonna get snacks and meals and everything on the plane. So I didn't really have to pack a lot of snacks, but I kind of figure like whatever I don't eat on the plane, I'll just have with me for the week in the hotel or at the conference, or if we're just, you know, bopping around London. I always need something to eat. I'm a snack girl. Sometimes I just need a little bit of something here and there. So I wanted to make sure I did grab a few snacks. And then I did have to pick up our favorite candy. If you know, you know, I've been talking about this candy a lot lately. Like, Josh and I are obsessed with it. The mini Starburst, they are superior to regular Starburst. They are amazing. So I made myself a little bag, and then Josh, I told him he could have the rest of that. So those are like our little snacks for the plane. And then I did also buy liquid IV, you know, just to stay hydrated. I like to have one of these the day that I fly because you can get really dehydrated when you fly. And also just when I'm there, just to make sure that I'm staying hydrated, because when you're traveling around, it's hard to like really stop and drink a lot of water, especially in Europe when you ask for a glass of water and they give you like a shot glass, basically. It's like, no, I need more than that. Like, I need to drink like 8 glasses of water a day. So that can be hard to do when you're traveling. So I bought a box of liquid IV. This isn't too exciting, but I was running out of deodorant. So I bought some deodorant, and yes, I use men's deodorant because I'm sorry, women's deodorant just it doesn't cut it for me. And now that it's getting warmer out, I need all the protection I can get. And then I was running out of travel hairspray, so I bought another one of those. And then I got this Downy Wrinkle Release Spray. Now, I did buy this for my honeymoon in September, and I really loved it a lot because, like, I can't deal with wrinkled clothes, and some of my clothes I have, like, can't be ironed, and if you're packing clothes in a suitcase, they're bound to get wrinkled, and this stuff really does work. And I ran out, so I was like, you know what, I saw it, I was like, I definitely want to use this on this trip, so I bought another bottle of that. And then I bought a big bottle of dry shampoo because I need dry shampoo. I can't do the little bottles because the travel size bottle of dry shampoo literally lasts me like a day and a half. Like, I have to put a lot of dry shampoo in my hair, and it just makes sense for me to buy the full bottle. I mean, this isn't like the biggest bottle they sell, but this one I will definitely have to put in my checked bag because it's way too big to put in my personal, like, or carry-on item. So I got that. And then the last thing I got, my eyebrow pencil was about to cut it, so I bought a new eyebrow pencil. Nothing crazy. This one's just Maybelline Express Brow. I'm not like crazy when it comes to my eyebrows, but I just like to fill them in a little bit. So I got that. And then these two items I actually did not get at Meijer. I ordered off Amazon. And it's the Good Patch Night Sleep Patches. So I've actually worked with Good Patch before. They sent me some of their wearable wellness patches, and I really, really fell in love with them. They have patches for all kinds of things. Like, they have sleep patches, like if you're gonna go for a run and you want like a little bit of boost of energy and active, they have active patches. They have like acne patches, and yeah, there's like, I definitely recommend checking out their website, but I wanted to get their sleep patches, one for the plane, just so I can hopefully catch some sleep on the plane. We are doing like an overnight flight, so if I can just hit like a couple hours of sleep, that would be amazing. And then another reason I got these is because my mom snores. I hope she doesn't mind me telling the internet that, but yes, my mom is, I don't know when she started snoring, because always my dad was a snorer, and now she snores, and I'm kind of a light sleeper, so I'm like, okay, I want to like put one of these on to help me like fall asleep quickly and hopefully fall asleep before she falls asleep. And sorry if you heard Smokey barking in the background, but anyway, as I was saying, like, I'm hoping that these patches will just help me get some good shut-eye while I'm on this trip. So I usually they have a dream patch, and this is the Night Night. And I remember the Night Night just worked a little bit better for me, so I'm excited to give these a try again. So it says it's crafted with 15 milligrams of premium hemp extract and melatonin to give you the quality shut-eye you have been craving. So I will report back on how I like these, but I remember when they sent me these, I really liked the Night Night better than the Dream. I thought it helped me sleep just a little bit better. So you can get these off the Good Patch website or just on Amazon, and I'm not affiliated with them in this video at all. They've sent me these in the past before, and that's how I got to know like the Good Patch products. So yeah, there's my little Good Patches for my sleep. And then the last place we went was very fun, Ulta Beauty, which I don't really go there a whole lot because usually when I buy makeup, it just lasts me forever. But I really wanted to get the travel size of the Laura Mercier translucent powder. I really love this powder, but I don't think I have it in here, but the like regular size is very, very large, very chunky. And I've already filmed that and showed you guys that. But anyway, it's very large, very chunky, and takes up a lot of precious space in my toiletry bag. So I was like, I want to get, the travel size of this. And then I will just keep this like bottle like forever. And whenever this one runs out, I will dump more in here. And so that way I have just like the travel size. And I could have just bought in in the travel section, a little container that looks like this, but I was running out anyway, so it was $20, so I bought this, and I almost didn't find it because I walked in and they're like, oh, do you need help? I was like, yeah, I'm looking for this specific product, and we were like looking across the whole store for it and found it in the travel section, duh. But yeah, the girl that was working was like, I don't know, we moved that around a lot, but thankfully we found it, because I was like literally only going to Ulta for that one thing. So yeah, that is everything that I bought for the trip. And then now let's show everything that I'm gonna be packing. Now, before I turn you around and show you everything, you know the saying, there's a method to the madness? That really holds true for this. Now, I might turn the camera around, you're like, oh, that's not that bad. Or I might turn the camera around, you're like, oh my God, like, you're crazy. Either way, I promise you, this is how I do it, and it works for me. And again, there's a method to the madness, so here we go. All right, here is everything I am bringing to London. I really don't think it's that bad. Really, the floor is probably what can be the most stressful looking at, but honestly, it's just because everything is like out and I have to put it all in this little baggie, its little spot, but I want to show you guys it all, so that's why I have it all laid out. So, you know, usually we do clothes and then like everything else, but I'm going to flip it around today. We're going to start on the floor. I'm going to show you, I won't like go through like every like little like section, like here my toiletry bag, but I'm going to show you as much as I can. So let's start with the toiletry bag. Now, top section, I have hair ties, all of my hair stuff, hair bows, anything like that. Here is all my makeup, so I need to add these products to that. Over here is just kind of like basic toiletry stuff, like my everyday lotion I use every day. Toothpaste, toothbrush, hairbrush, deodorant, my Aquaphor for my lips. I also have some other combs in here. Then in the bottom section, I have a little bit like miscellaneous. I have my press-on nails that I'm going to put on the night before we leave. Toothpicks, floss, like a little bit of my skincare. So that's in there. And then moving on over here, this is my snack bag. So I put it all in this little pouch, and I have the Starburst, the Goldfish, 2 granola bars. I also packed, I had some of these in the pantry. These are like really good. They're kind of like a better for you fruit roll-up is how I would describe them. I got them at Costco, but I'm sure you can get them other places, but I really do love those, so I packed a few of those. And then I also have some tea in case I want to like have some tea on the plane or in my hotel room. And then I have like a Celsius that I just already had in the bag, so I just thought I'll pack it again. So that is the snack bag. Here is my travel pillow. So that goes just clipped onto my backpack. So that's nice. And I also washed it, so it's nice and clean. We also have the dry shampoo that'll go in the suitcase. I have 2 claw clips. This brush is like the brush I use to blow dry my hair and straighten it because it's got like the ventilation, so that helps dry it faster. So I'm going to pack that. And then this is sort of like shower stuff / well, other toiletries, I guess. Really the tie just kind of sticks out, but these are like little Tide to go, like little packets, and I decided to bring these because even though we won't like have like a laundry machine in our hotel, sometimes it's nice to just pop this in the sink and wash a couple like socks. I did that on like our 2-week honeymoon, and I really did enjoy that. So I don't know, may use it, may not, but it doesn't take up a lot of room. So I'm going to go ahead and pack that. Then we have my sunscreen. In this bag are my makeup wipes, and I counted them all out and threw 2 extra in there, so I have backups. Then I have my shampoo and conditioner, which I refilled. My razor, which I did test out, and I like this. It's good, still sharp, so I'm using that. My face wash, which I refilled. This is some hair gel in here. My hairspray that I just bought, that Downy wrinkle release, and my hair, what was I about to say? Hair curler, you know, curling iron, wand, whatever you want to call it. And most of this will go in this pouch, and anything else I'll probably just throw in the suitcase. So that's that. Also the night patches, which this I'll pack in here, but I'll also pack another one in my personal bag for the plane. Then this is a travel size mirror I thought would be nice to have, especially like when I'm sharing a bathroom with more than one girl. I like to bring this just because sometimes someone wants to use the bathroom to do their makeup, and I can do my makeup like, I don't know, in the bedroom or something. So I'm going to bring that. Quick pause, because this is really sad to say, but I honestly, I get out of breath when I talk about like all the stuff I'm packing, like no joke. So I'm literally taking a break, getting a sip of water. Like, this is sad. I promise I work out and I would consider myself a healthy person, but when you're talking about all the things you're packing, like you get out of breath. So, okay. Back to everything that I'm packing. So now moving over here, I thought we'd talk about shoes. So I'm bringing 4 pairs of shoes, but these little flip-flops are gonna be my hotel shoes because I've been noticing like lately when I've been traveling, I always have like the shoes I'm gonna wear like out and about and whatever, but then when I get to my hotel or Airbnb, I don't know, I find it icky to walk on the floor with my bare feet or socks. And then I find it icky to walk around with the shoes that I've walked all over town in. So I'm gonna bring these like little, they're just like really like thin little flip-flops to wear in the hotel that will make me feel like, I don't know, still clean wearing them, but not that I have to put my feet on the ground. I have no idea if that makes any sense, but it's just been kind of like giving me the ick lately. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna pack some like shoes that I'm literally just gonna wear in the hotel. So that way like I feel, I don't know, clean. Because if I like wear these sandals that I've walked around all of London in the hotel, I'm just gonna feel like I'm dirtying my room even more. If that makes sense to anybody, please let me know down in the comments, or maybe I'm just crazy. Could be either way, but yes, anyway. So those are like the little hotel shoes. And then I have my Birkenstocks. I just got this pair and I have been walking around in them, so that way I'm like, you know, breaking them in, but I love Birks. I wear them a lot when I go to Europe. They're just like the perfect sandal that gives you so much support, but yet it, like you can kind of dress it up or dress it down. So love that. And then I have my little white Allbird sneaker tennis shoes. I love these. I've had these for so long. And then I have my waterproof Vessi shoes. I've worked with Vessi in the past and I love their shoes so much. I will have my affiliate link with them down below. They're not sponsoring this video, but I just love their shoes. And I'll probably wear these ones on the plane and then pack these 3 in the suitcase. And then right here I have my jewelry. So this is my necklace case and I have all of my necklaces laid out. This is more like earrings, bracelets, little hair clips in here. Then I always like to pack 2 pairs of sunglasses because, like, for example, this one has those nose pieces, which can kind of be irritating if I wear them too much. So then I like to switch them out for these ones that don't have it. Then I'm bringing 3 purses. So these first 2 are more like for sightseeing, more casual. And then that purse, which I know is still pretty casual, but that's going to go with more of like the outfits I'm going to wear for the conference. So I'm going to bring that. And then right here, these 2 little things, these are like little personal safety alarms. So I thought my mom and I could both have them. I already just had them anyway, so I thought I might as well pack them. And all you do is you just pull up this tab and it sends out like a really loud alarm and then a flashing light. So I don't know, can never be too safe. So I'm gonna pack those. And then of course my passport, which guess what? I literally almost forgot about this. I was like going through all my stuff and I was looking in all my drawers. I was like, is there anything I need in this drawer? And I saw my passport and I was like, oh yeah, duh, I'm gonna need that. So wow, that was kind of an alarming experience, but got that packed. And then this is a little, like, very thin notebook that I'm going to bring to the conference. They might hand us notebooks while we're there, but I thought I would just bring it anyway. It's not going to take up a ton of room. And then this cute little pen I'm going to bring for the conference. This is a cocoa butter chapstick. I have very chapped lips, so I love to have that. In this little red pouch bag is all of my tech stuff. So I have the headphones that I would wear, like, watching movies on the airplane. I also have my AirPods in here. This is my portable charger. This isn't technology, but these are earplugs that my husband gave me. He got these at a music festival. So again, when I told you that my mom snores, I thought I would give these a try. Also might try them out on the plane. So I have that. This is the cord to the portable charger. I have my adapter here, and then this is an extra plug that goes with that. Another chapstick. Gotta always have random chapsticks everywhere. And then moving down here is again that like little first aid kit, so I stocked that up. I'm going to go ahead and put the night-night patch in there because this is going to go in the backpack that I'm bringing with me on the plane. And there was another thing I wanted to show you guys in here. Now that I'm thinking about it, I think I already showed you guys this, but I'm also going to bring these eye patches for the plane. And then I packed a couple of wipes just to wipe down my face throughout the plane. I don't know, I just always feel so gross when I fly. So like anything I can do to make myself feel somewhat fresh and clean, I try to do. I'm also going to pack this little deodorant that I might apply, you know, throughout the flight would be nice. And then I have those hand sanitizers. Then when it comes to like flight entertainment, of course you have the movies that will be on the plane, which I'm definitely going to watch some movies on the plane. But then I decided to bring this book. Now this is not the book I'm currently reading. Currently, I'm reading Iron Flame, which, if you know, it is like the Bible. It is so thick. It's like 500, 600 pages, and I'm literally like halfway through it, so I could bring it. I did bring it with me on my last trip, and it was like, it just takes up way too much space on the plane. I don't have a Kindle, which I think I need to get a Kindle for like my next trip, but I do want to bring something to read because I need to give myself a break from screens. So I did have this book. I have not read it yet. I think I found it at like Goodwill. And it's called Love and Gelato, and it's basically about a girl that goes to Tuscany for the summer. I think it's going to be like kind of like a cute romantic book. Probably a very easy read, and I just thought, you know what, I'm going to Europe, so I feel like it would be a good book to bring. Nice to read on the plane or like before bed when we're in our hotel room. So I'm going to bring this book. I will report back on how I like it, but yeah, the main reason why I'm bringing it is not 500 pages. Okay, now it is time to move on to all the clothes, which I don't know why when I look at this pile, I'm like, oh my God, do I have enough like clothes for a week in London? But I do. Like, I pieced together all these outfits, and I definitely have more outfits than I need, but it just doesn't look like I have enough. But anyway, so starting over here, I have my pajamas, just a t-shirt and Sophie shorts. And then I decided to pack, like, you know how I was talking about my flip-flops and having just something to wear around in the hotel? That's what I have packed right here. Now, these are things that, I don't know, I may wear out on the town, but just to have some clothes that aren't pajamas, like lounge clothes to wear just, I don't know, when I'm getting ready, or just if we come back early for the night and we're just hanging out, I just want something to wear that's not pajamas. So I have a t-shirt, a pair of shorts, a pair of joggers, and then this is just like a little zip up like crew neck sweatshirt. So it's pretty thin, so it's not going to take up too much room. I just, like, I don't know, I just feel like this is going to just make me feel more comfortable, more at home. Now, I do have, you know, comfortable clothes I'm going to wear on the plane, but again, anything I wear on the plane, it just feels icky. Planes are icky to me, so I want to have something else to wear around the hotel. I did pack a bathing suit. I don't think our hotel has a pool, but I would hate myself if there was a swimming opportunity and I didn't have a bathing suit, so I'm going to pack that. Then right here I have jackets. I have a jean jacket, a very thin light rain jacket, and then this is like a little bit thicker, warmer jacket that also works as a raincoat. Then I have a skirt. I have 3 dresses, so 2 of these I'm going to wear at the conference. 1 I'm going to wear just like when we're out and around. These are like my tops, so I have a long sleeve top here, this little cute blouse, a little tank top, and then a white tee. Then I have a pair of leggings, a pair of jeans, and a pair of black linen shorts. I have these overalls that I'm so obsessed with. I can't wait to wear. And then I am going to pack this like little light sweater just in case we have a little bit of a chillier day. And then in this packing cube, I have all my socks, underwear, and bras packed. So that's that. And then over here is my plane outfit, and I am so excited about this. So the joke in our families, we have like our plane outfits we call our flight suits, like as if we're pilots. I don't know where that came from, but that's just what we call it. So this is my new flight suit that I got. And the reason I'm really excited about it is because I have been wanting for so long, and I don't know why I didn't own one, a zip-up hoodie. So I literally bought this zip-up hoodie from North Face. It is so comfortable. And then I have this really soft black tee. This is also from North Face. It's like buttery soft. It's so nice. And then I have black joggers. Now, I am very excited about this outfit because 1, it's so comfortable, and 2, having a zip up on a plane is just a game changer. So that way, if I get too hot and I want to take the jacket off, I can just zip it and take it off versus like a regular sweatshirt trying to go over my head. So yeah, that is what I'm going to wear on the plane. Nice, loose clothing, also layers, so that way if I get too hot, too cold, I can layer up or layer off. And now it is time, and I'm so excited, to pack it all up together so that way I can get this room back together. Because literally, there's only one spot to stand right now in this room because everything else is taken up by all the things we gotta pack. So let's put it all in the suitcase. she is all packed up, and I gotta say, I have a lot more extra room in the suitcase than I usually do, which is making me a little bit nervous because I'm like, ooh, did I pack enough? Am I forgetting something? I don't know. Like, I mean, I always feel like I'm forgetting something when I pack, and I mean, 9 times out of 10, I don't forget anything. And if I forget something, usually you can just buy it wherever you're going. So it's really not that big a deal at the end of the day. But yeah, maybe that means I'll get some goodies while we're in London so I can fill this baby up on our way home. But yes, I can't believe we're going to London. This trip came so fast, and I'm so excited that we're going for basically a full week. So there's going to be so many London vlogs. I've already been planning them out, and I'm so excited to bring you guys along. And guys, the next time we see each other, we're going to be getting on a plane and going to London. I cannot wait. So don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss out on any of the London vlogs. And if you did enjoy this Pack With Me vlog, please give it a big thumbs up. That really helps out my channel. And let me know down in the comments if you liked this like style of prep and pack with me with like the montage and kind of filming over a couple of days. I enjoyed it because it helped break it up for me, because usually like if I film a pack with me, I have to like carve out a lot of time because it's a lot to film, like showing you guys everything, but breaking it up over a few days was nice. So yeah, let me know if you enjoyed this kind of different style of pack with me that I did today. But yeah, I cannot wait to go to London, and that is it for this vlog. I'm trying to think, like, is there anything else I need to tell you guys? No, like, we're packed, we're ready to go to London. So I will see you guys next time in London. Bye!